Got that? Sure? Okay. So, born on June 13, 1966, Grigory Yakovlevich Perelman was thrown into Soviet-era St. Petersburg. He was born into a grad student and an electrician, the former dropping out to take care of her baby boy. Perelman was already at a good start in life. Right? Well, during the time of the Soviet Union, anti-Semitism was rampant, and Grigory's family was Jewish. He was bullied a lot for this, but he wasn't really as much of a loser as his father, who got so upset about it he fled to Israel. Perelman's mother loved math so much that she showed him her math work from grad school. She was surprised to find out quite soon after that Perelman excelled in mathematics. When he was put into school, he was enrolled in a math club after school. As he grew older, he was well acquainted with the title of prodigy. How good was he, though? Well, Perelman beat his peers to a spot in the International Mathematic Olympiad, which was an international competition, mathematics of course, pulling from high schools around the country, and the world in fact. Perelman won. He got a perfect score, beating hundreds of kids put into the program. Just, wow, man. Perelman was accepted into Lenin State University without any need of an entrance exam whatsoever. His favorite mathematics subjects were topology, a study of geometry concerning shape properties involving deformation, like tearing and stuff, Riemannian geometry, the study of curved surfaces in dimensions higher than the second dimension. After completing school, he was offered a teaching position at the school, of course. In 1994, he solved his first big problem, the Soul conjecture. The Soul conjecture was an unsolved problem going on 20 years, and with the solving of it, Perelman found himself invited to teach at almost every elite university around the world, including places like Princeton and Berkeley. However, after solving the Soul conjecture, many in the mathematics field began attempting to steal his work and ethics. Perelman left the mathematics community in the late 90s for it simply being about recognition than actual advances into math. In the early 2000s, Perelman solved what would be the most difficult geometry problem ever. So hard, it was left unsolved for over 100 years. The Poincare conjecture, what many took hundreds of pages to even prove and failed, Perelman solved and proved the Poincare conjecture in 4 pages. It took the mathematics community over a year to confirm his answer, and he was correct. In solving the Poincare conjecture, Grigory had just solved a millennium problem, one of 7 infamous, almost impossible math conjectures. Grigory would be the one and only to receive the first Millennium Prize, $1 million in cash. He would also receive the Fields Medal, the most important and highest award in mathematics. And he rejected both. His reason for not accepting any of these awards was that he believed that his work wasn't any more special than those before him. The Clay Mathematics Institute tried several times to give him his prize, but he would never accept it. One time, he would simply state, Grigory is a genius who solved the world's hardest geometry problem, especially in the topology area. And while he now lives as a recluse in Russia, his work lives on. Most higher-tier mathematicians know his name, and his work has advanced geometry as a whole, with his new discoveries concerning manifolds advancing the subject. All in all, Grigory Perelman is not a famous man, but he doesn't want to or need to be. After all, he doesn't hate math, he hates people.